That's why I'm running for re-election. Because I know America.
President Joe Biden has launched his re-election campaign for 2024, a move that has long been expected.
Joe Biden is going to be running for president at a time when there's divided government. He will have House Republicans to serve as a foil for his agenda.
So what's changed for Biden since 2020, and what challenges will he face this time?
President Biden's re-election campaign is likely to focus on his record of getting things through the Congress, like the infrastructure law, a climate package, as well as just getting the country through the pandemic.
But those wins came when Democrats controlled both chambers of Congress, before Republicans took the House after the midterm elections last year.
Joe Biden will often say on the campaign trail in the months ahead that there are more things that I want to get done, I want to finish the job, but there are House Republicans who are standing in the way.
Biden's team has argued that his legislative wins will resonate with voters in the election, but his approval ratings paint a different picture. Just over 42% of voters approve of his handling of the presidency, compared to nearly 53% who disapprove, according to a poll conducted by the website 538.
There's a lot of questions and concerns and frustration, frankly, about the level of inflation that Americans have had to deal with the last few years. There's this concern about Americans not being able to get ahead in this aftermath of the pandemic.
Republicans have routinely blamed rising costs and inflation on Biden's stimulus packages, like the American Rescue Plan and the bipartisan infrastructure law, the same ones Biden touts as legislative wins.
Now we're creating jobs. We're exporting jobs no longer. American products are being made here. We're growing the economy.
Another obstacle President Biden faces is his age.
At the age of 80, Biden is already the oldest president in American history. If he wins a second term, he will leave the White House at age 86.
That has drawn a lot of questions about whether he would have the physical stamina to do the job, whether a vote for President Biden might actually be a vote for Vice President Kamala Harris.
The president is largely considered a frontrunner in the 2024 election without a serious Democratic primary challenger. But on the other side of the aisle, Biden is preparing to face off again with his 2020 opponent, Donald Trump. The former president announced his bid for 2024 last November.
America's comeback starts right now.
Democrats do not underestimate the power of former President Donald Trump, but they feel like there are some strategic benefits to a matchup with Trump. The former president has been dealing with these legal issues that we may see more of it later in the summer. They know that this is someone that they've defeated before.
Now that Biden has officially entered the race, he can focus his re-election campaign on fundraising and staffing.
The White House is going to try to spin this campaign as a choice, not as a referendum on his first term, but simply a choice with whoever the Republicans decide to nominate. He's going to argue that in that matchup, he can offer more to the country than the Republican candidate.